Hey guys, Ryan here with the video review of the LEGO Star Wars Force Awakens Resistance X-Wing. I'm really excited because this is my last Force Awakens set. It's a $80 set and comes with 4 figures, really 3.5, some cool accessories. So let's get right into the review. Alright, so first thing first here is just a little piece of Jakku. It's, I believe, supposed to be a water evaporator. It's just a little bit of scenery, and you can knock it down just as an action feature. And that's really all this does. Yeah, I prefer the extra pieces of the Pose X-Wing over this just because it's kind of just a little scenery that really can't do anything. Nothing playable about it except for just doing that. And then you get 2 boxes to hold things. I have a shovel in there right now. You could put extra pieces in there, but I have the extra pieces put away. Next up we have the X-Wing, which is the meat of the set and what you bought the set for. It's fairly large. It's the same exact size as Pose X-Wing. It's the same exact model as Pose X-Wing, just different colors and one key different feature, and I'll show that off in a second. And just another quick 360, and I'll show you the S foils out right there, which my hand's kind of in the way on that. There we go. So yeah, very nice looking. And then from the back, looks very X-Wing-ish. And actually, from the back, I am going to show you the feature. Now, this pops off automatically. It's kind of hard to take off, but you get like a little console there for any what you want. Doesn't really explain what it is in the set. So yeah. And then you get a astromech droid plug-in right there, which you can actually fit any size astromech droid. You just gotta take off the legs if they're the bigger ones, or you could put BB-8 in there, like so. Show you that right there. And then you got a cockpit that can fit 1 human minifigure right there. So yeah, and then some other features on this. You got flick fire missiles right here. So you just fire it and they come out. That's on all 4 wings, just like Pose. So it's kind of the same. So let's move from the big stuff to the minifigures. Alright, so here we have the 4 minifigures. We have Lor San Tekka, Poe Dameron, a Flame Trooper, and BB-8. So if you've not watched my videos before, if this is going to end up being my first upload, I have a bunch of videos already recorded, but have not posted any yet. We will go from best figure in the set to least greatest figure. This is my opinion 100%, and you'll kind of understand why I chose these in this order. Alright, so in this, the greatest figure we have in this set is Lord San Tekka, and this is actually what kind of wins this set over, because he's the only exclusive figure in the set. So he only has a little printing on the back, and it's very hard to see from a distance. Actually, you can see it fine from there. It's just basically a layout of his clothes. And since we're back here, let me show his alternate face. It's very sad, which kind of changes from sort of sad. And then he has a very detailed look on the front of him, which is very nice. And then his hair is also very nice. I believe that's the Count Dooku hair. Can't actually say if I know 100% it is, because I don't own any of the new Count Dooku figures. So yeah, that's Lord San Tekka. Let's move to the next one. Next up here is Poe Dameron. So this figure's ranked 2nd because he's in one other set, albeit it's the same set, but he has different clothes. This is actually a different printing than the Finn figure, which I believe I do have up here. Here's Poe next to Finn. You can see Poe has a tan shirt under and Finn has a black shirt under. And there is nice printing on the back, which is actually identical to Finn's, which it is the same exact jacket, so that's alright. Then you got some plain brown pants, which is fine. Then you got Poe's happy face with his hair piece, and then on the back you got Poe's concerned face. And you also get a Resistance pilot helmet, which I really am loving these Resistance pilot helmets. So far I only have 3. I am going to get the mini X-Wing just so I could finish off the minifigure collection. Anyways, that's Poe on this, and I actually prefer this Poe over the other Poe. Alright, so here we have the First Order Flame Trooper. So this is ranked 3rd because you can get 2 other ones, but unfortunately they're only in a $90 set, which is the First Order Landing Craft or Troop Transporter or whatever you want to call it. So it's a very nice figure. I really like the design and everything. This gun is actually technically different than the other First Order Flame Trooper guns, and it's that the little tip here is orange. It has a little stud there that the other ones don't come with. So he has a angry clone head. So let's move to the last figure. So lastly here, and kind of out of view, we'll fix that, is BB-8. Now, this is the last rank in here, only because this BB-8 comes in almost every Force Awakens set, minus than half of the Force Awakens sets. It's so common that actually I gave 2 of my 4 BB-8s away, and I'm probably going to give this one away to somebody eventually. So yeah, it's nothing really special. I'm not going to go through like all the detail on it because I probably will in a later video, or I will have already. So yeah, that's just a really quick overview of it. Alright, so I thought for final thoughts here I actually get a different angle in so you could see the X-Wing better. So, final thoughts on this. The Resistance X-Wing is a great set, and besides the fact that this little piece right here is kind of disappointing, this set, in my opinion, is actually better than Poe's X-Wing, because you kind of feel the necessity to put Poe in Poe's X-Wing, while this one you could switch out pilots. And technically now, the only exclusive figures in Poe's X-Wings, or Poe's X-Wing, are the extra pilot, possibly. I can't remember if that's the same one you get in the micro builders, and the maintenance crew member, which both kind of aren't as important as somebody like Lord Santeca or anything. And you also get a Flame Trooper, so if you're trying to build an army, you get an extra Flame Trooper with it. So all in all, I give this set probably an 8 out of 10, only because literally if you are collecting and you tried to get everything from the first wave, you technically already bought this, so I could see where it comes as a ripoff, but I do also agree that if you haven't bought either set yet and you're only able to buy one, buy this one, just because Poe doesn't have to be the pilot. You get a more usable Poe, because it's kind of weird to have a figure like him walking around in his pilot drabs instead of like casual Resistance clothes. And then you also get Lord Santeca, which is a very important figure. You get a Flame Trooper, which is a very rare figure, or expensive figure, I should say. And then you get a really nice X-Wing. Poe's X-Wing is nice too, but this one has a more real look to it, and more disposable look to it, as in you could put different pilots. So yeah, if you liked the video, please leave a like, please comment, and please subscribe, and please tell your friends about me. This is Ryan signing off.